Again, this final lesson, I kind of want to give you guys some motivation. I want to give you some, some pick me up. I want you guys to understand what is really going to be like in this business. It is hard at first, but if you never give up, no matter what, you will succeed. I have tons of friends and colleagues in this business that are successful only because they stuck with it. Not because they're brilliant, not because they're excellent salespeople, not because they're even particularly good at it. Real estate is a business that it's called an evergreen niche because it will always be lucrative for those that are willing to put in the time and effort. People will always need housing. People will always have situations where they find themselves distressed and need to sell their properties. Real estate will always go up in value over the long term. There's always going to be ways to make money in it, okay? So you just have to stick with it. If you're willing to do that, then you can succeed. It will all be worth it once the money starts rolling in. If that takes 1 or 2 or 3 years or more, you've got to be willing to do it. And if you are willing to do it, then you will be successful. And that's just the way it is. The first year is the hardest, then it gets easier and easier until eventually you're making money basically just by networking and talking to people. And once you get there, let's say that takes you 5 years, but once you get there, you're good to go. I mean, you're set for life as long as you keep doing it. And so it's really all worth it in the end. You'll make money by focusing on 3 main activities you always want to keep in mind: finding motivated sellers offering to buy their property, building a buyer's list to sell the property to, and generally networking with lots of other investors. That's it. This is the business model. If you can do this, if you can find a way to succeed at these 3 activities, then you will be successful in this business, okay? That's what we're doing. Motivated sellers, make offers, find buyers, meet people, go to RIA meetings. It's not that complicated. It's time consuming and sometimes challenging, but it's not that complicated, okay? You just got to be willing to go through the steps and you will get there. Never worry about the legal stuff. That's why we use a contract that is ironclad. It has contingencies in it. It's specially designed for this. So don't worry about things being complicated. That's why we're in the wholesaling business. It's not complicated. That's why you want to sign the thing, you want to resell it to an investor, and you're done. We have no liability as a wholesaler. It's low risk. We get in, we get out. We want to focus on getting the seller to sign, finding a buyer, and getting your money. You want to focus on volume. You want to focus on getting lots of deals, sending out lots of mail, talking to lots of people. That is the way you will succeed in this business. And every once in a while, you will get a big one. You'll make $20,000 or $30,000 on one wholesale property, especially if the market gets hot. There will be times where you only make $500 or $1,000. You just get your cash, move on to the next one. That's really all there is to it. So stick with it. I know you can succeed. Everybody can be successful in real estate if you are willing to put in the time and the effort and not give up. That's how I got to where I am. That's how everyone I know who's successful in the business got to where they are. It doesn't take a genius. You don't have to have an MBA. You don't even have to have any experience in sales or as an entrepreneur to get started. You can learn as you go, and a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So let your very first step be this course if you haven't done anything else already, and then just keep taking one step more towards achieving your long-term goals, and eventually you will get there. Thank you for taking my course. I hope you guys learned a lot, and good luck with your real estate investing.